hope we can get something that lasts a decent amount of time. I might go through editing all these clips later and just try to say screw it and mash them together.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work because half of them are disconnected as shit, but whatever. It's all on YouTube anyway, so. Refresh Twitch's stats because we're changing that back online.
Halloween weather is not fun stream.
I was about to say, oh goody, the door's closed again.
It's over and done with. Selfish? Why is she selfish? What the heck?
Because she didn't break the knife, duh. That's why she's a bitch.
Something like that. Oh, there it is. Finally. During update, okay.
Knife was not used.
God
I.
I swear to God.
You know what?
Whatever. Fine. Jesus Christ. You gotta be kidding me.
You know what? At this point, we don't need the perfect ending. We just need everybody alive. That's about it.
Yeah.
If they survive, I swear to fucking God, nature, I will come out and kick a fucking tree.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's a plane. What do you fucking do?
It's a great
I was hoping it'd be a
shark.
different shark this time
Not
around.
interested in us.
I really wanted it to be a different one.
No, because we're trying to get the good stuff.
That's a great white shark!
Okay.
This is the
Swim!
right time.
Swim for your life!
Didn't know if it was the right time, but I guess no time's right time.
I don't.
Yes.
Oh.
I know you can't tell because we're underwater, but I'm on my knees right now. Julia, will you marry me? Oh crap.
Alex, I'm sorry. I mean, we almost just died.
Julia, I'm serious.
Alex, wow. What a goddamn story.
How's it end?
That ring getting lost underwater.
I'll marry the shit out of you.
I would have laughed so hard if he literally drops the ring right here.
Alright, handsome hero.
Somehow you see a SpongeBob episode where a ring just comes falling down from the sky and lands on Sandy's finger.
Oh my goodness, we did it.
We're coming back.
Wow, I never would have guessed. That's probably one of the secret ones, wasn't it? I feel like that was one of the secret ones.
Yes, it was.
There's no way that was an out in the open one. It's like, oh great, now we have to get them to propose somehow.
Wait.
It'd be even funny if there was another achievement for Conrad and Fliz proposing to getting proposed to. It's like, you know, I know we just met, we've only been
We
talking.
have to decompress.
We have to do
Yeah, this I know we did the right way, yeah.
Yes, because she would have died otherwise.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It is actually dangerous stuff, man.
Oh yeah. I'm not down to that. It's like, that was the main reason I was like, we just decompress. Screw it. Don't use the grill, you morons!
Oh my God, this is taking.
I don't like how they give you the second choice, though.
Just a few more
After you see
seconds.
the grill explode, it's like, do I really run up there? It's like,
Hey, what the hell is going on?
What the hell happened? It's cool, man.
I tried to flambe a hot dog, and it didn't go so well. By the way, we need a doctor.
Why are you paying the ocean?
Oh,
What?
nothing. Your brother just took it upon himself to blow up my grill.
Conrad, what is
Shorter
wrong
list is
with
what's
you?
right.
What was up with that other boat?
These fishing guys came by and ran into the dive line. Whatever. Who cares, right? What I want to know is, what'd you guys find? Well,
We found 4 minutes where the stream hasn't gone shit.
Yeah.
Full of cool stuff.
Oh my God, you guys, can you all just shut up for like 1 second?
I would have laughed so hard. She holds up a hand, there's no ring on it, like,
dude, bro,
Where'd you go?
congratulations, done. Come up and let's celebrate.
Ooh, everybody's excited about it, so it made everybody all happy.
I seriously.
That was one of the best ones.
I don't know, compared to what we got last time where it was like, eh, whatever.
Hello there.
What do you have to say this time? Let's see. That's not
I've
Conrad's
done everything
skill anymore.
great, so I don't know what yet now.
You sons of bitches. You came back.
You're getting to know these intrepid
Nope.
Oh, that would have been too
adventurers,
much to see if he did it
Alex
again.
and his little brother Brad, trying to swim with the big fish. Both seem out of their depth. And Julia, the love of Alex's life. And he, the love of
Lies. Fake news.
What about Conrad?
I think most of I'm pretty sure all of this is the same as before, minus like probably a couple of things.
No, this cutscene has nothing to do with anything, so it's.
Well, you know, I'm
exactly-
saying like if he changed anything.
Strong, forthright.
No, it's the exact same cutscene. This one.
No.
Do I detect a spark?
Yeah, it's the
between
exact
her
same.
and Conrad? Let me reassure you. You help them to make some decisions they'll value later on. You're doing well.
Oh well,
I
that
said
part
that.
was
I
new.
wouldn't say that was changed. There was no way he gave us that good time because we didn't get her married before.
He's like, my dude, keep it up.
See, I think that would have been a funny nod to like, this isn't your first playthrough, is it?
That'd be hilarious.
He goes to grab his cup of tea and he's like,
Ooh, ghost story. Ooh.
So we're like 10 seconds.
Like
after Josh
10 seconds, dude.
Certain, I mean, that's relative.
And this meatball.
Meatball?
This meatball.
Meatball?
I was throwing it in my ass.
Yeah, where did you hide the ring?
A lady never tells.
Well, needless to say, this lady was impressed.
Well played there, Mano.
Wasn't Conrad gonna get us some more beers after he helped Fliss?
Maybe he decided, hey, I'll drink some, and then he got drunk. And since he was drunk, he forgot to bring it to us. And he just kept on drinking, and he drank all of it.
Sounds like you've had some experience with this kind of phenomenon.
Yeah, I've been studying it for years.
I'll go look for him.
oh, so now you're just going to be the one to go find him.
Potentially. I'm actually not sure.
Well, no, because these two we didn't have married,
here
so
we
all
go.
three went
Mrs.
before.
Julia
New
Smith.
dialogue stuff.
Yep. Cheerful?
Honestly, I wasn't sure how it would feel, but now that I hear it, it
And that's
does
a nice
have
ring, too.
But
So, I guess we should talk about wedding plans.
Yeah, after you know, don't die.
Now you're speaking my language.
I'm taking lessons.
Yeah, I can't wait for us to plan everything together.
Lies.
I was so worried you might say no.
I almost did.
Of course I was gonna say yes.
Dimwit.
but damn it.
Dim, 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 dim,
When
dim.
you said yes, I could see our whole
Dim,
future
dim,
unfolding
dim,
out
dim,
ahead of us.
dim, dim.
So Conrad and Brad can't be together because these two are together and it'd be step siblings.
There was much celebration to
That
our
would
wedding.
make for some interesting content.
You just Hey, you see
Oh
my brother?
god.
Or Fliss?
No, I got distracted.
Let's go get him.
You just gotta say no. I guess I'm supposed to say nothing here. Apparently, just let them do their thing.
Well, yeah, at that point, like, we just kind of did the asshole route. Whoops. Oh.
So sorry to interrupt your 7 seconds in heaven.
Oh, yeah, the beers. I was just getting them now.
So the only thing that's changed is we just didn't make a negative out of that. And he wasn't there for it. That's literally all that's changed.
I see.
Because the last time
No, he was there when we.
Well, no, we had
discovered
all
this,
three of them went down there, though.
It was not all three. It was just the two of them. Trust me. Trust me. No, seriously, trust me.
Alright, now that everybody's here, let's take a look at the navigator's pad we found. Maybe we can figure out why the plane was out here.
Where'd you put it?
It's up your ass.
Okay. I'll
Also, I
get it.
guess I gotta go check the camera real quick.
Actually, I think we did this before, but it's probably gonna be a different set of pictures.
I think it's, yes, something like that. Can I, like, click you on, please? The guide also says he sometimes glitches out with her, though, so. Oh, no, never mind, I'm good.
There's only one picture I'm kind of curious about.
Which one?
It's the one where he takes a picture of the pilot. Conwin Island. Wait, that's not even translated out right.
What do you mean?
Look at the bottom of the badge versus what's actually
Islands, nice.
Yeah.
Nice catch.
There's one picture I wanted to see. That's different than the last time.
Oh, it's the same.
No, because the last time it showed him laying. Oh, that's what I. Okay, never mind. That's the one. I thought that was the one where we turned the pilot
Oh,
around.
Goodness.
Dude, you know what? It's been like 3 hours since we got to this, and 15 different crashes in between now and then.
Don't
All right,
have
like,
it.
Yeah, it seemed a little too.
I knew some of it. I just
Where's my case?
Don't sweat it. I'll go down with you and we'll be fine. I'm gonna go find Julia.
it's been 13
Yes.
seconds, buddy. Jesus, we're married now. Leave us alone.
Hey, almost time for barbecuing. Got the pad yet?
Sorry, I got distracted.
No worries. Let's go get it.
No. And now they'll never return.
Got it.
Yeah, it's
Let's
their
go.
wedding celebration. They're gonna do the sex.
That's what I thought they were.
Come here, you vixen.
Well, those two had a 7 seconds in heaven.
Easy, Tiger.
Nobody's expecting you. You did just get proposed to, after all.
Right here.
Oh no, a goose story.
Oh, now he picks up 5.
Did he really?
I saw 5 when he picked him up.
You'll get no
Ah!
Waka
Waka
waka.
waka! Manchurian gold.
Manchurian gold. Wants
Little do they know.
Oh
So what do
boy.
you think, Cam? Coordinates?
Those are coordinates, all right. Maybe the plane's destination?
You think
No.
we could get there by tomorrow?
It takes a couple hours if the weather stays steady.
Mind that hurricane's about 2 days
Anything
out.
else?
Well, from the outside, this thing was a bomber, but on the inside, it was filled with life rafts.
This is all real.
Yeah. After the war, they refitted a lot of the long-range bombers to be
I
rescue.
forgot about that.
doing at
They
the
looked
bottom
for
of the ocean?
pilots who were stranded on the ocean.
All of you.
Excuse me?
I told you to leave everything down there alone.
Oh, come on. We've been through this already.
I'm not talking about the law. No, hey, they were respectful. You shouldn't have
We
taken
didn't take
anything
anything.
from the
Why
wreck.
didn't we take anything? Oh, we took that Manchurian gold thing,
You're
actually.
right. We should have been more careful.
Well,
That's not me. I'm sorry.
Technically, we took it.
Actually, I didn't take
Okay.
it. As
Oh,
Julia.
Maybe.
I was gonna say, like, that's why I was curious if it was actually gonna affect it this time around.
Well, it was-
Didn't pick
it was
up.
the one that you grabbed
It's
before the
bad
shark.
You think you can scavenge down there and it makes no difference, but every single thing you bring back has an essence. It's like a ghost you invite to the surface.
Here we go.
Huh. I never thought about
I
it like that.
would never think about it like that.
Well,
Still,
maybe I never
I
heard
mean,
of cool ghost
archaeology
stories.
requires digging things up. Like everybody who went into King Tut's tomb basically died, but it was because they didn't take proper precautions. It's no curse; it's just what happened.
It was just chemical reaction to what happened.
Phone call
Like,
story, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
So,
oh, we get to see how the proposal went. Alex
I
did
hate this one so much.
is
It's
so
just
dumb.
so bad. And this one's probably almost.
Does it mention anything about why the knife needs to be broken? At all? Like, that's the part that...
Julie wanted to decompress before surfacing. Actually, she did not, but we forced her to.
Story happened right around here too.
I
Let's
want to
hear
look
it.
that up, because I don't
I'll use a good show.
trust that we needed to break the knife. Or
Let's
that we
hear
needed to break it, but the
Bet you
way
can
it
fit
wanted
it
to be
in
broken is
It's
dumb.
kind of messed up, actually.
Scare
Get well, little bro.
Okay, here goes. This story is true.
Oh, dude.
It happened right near here. In
This
one of
lighthouse
the
story
old
relates to the entire rest of the game.
setups.
The lighthouse keeper had hallucinations of everything that happened.
If you need
because of
some
the
advice,
Manchurian
ripped
gold.
Right from the rotting pages of the terrifying ancient in-flight magazine I was perusing on our way here. The lighthouse stood atop an atoll, isolated from the rest of the world, a lone beacon in the night, a sailor's respite.
Right. Oh my
The
god.
lighthouse keeper would hear the waves pounding the rocky shore. One misty morning, he comes upon a woman covered in blood. She's stumbling down the beach. He hurries to her aid and she falls into his arms, sobbing. As he hurries her back to the lighthouse, he asks where she's from. He doesn't waste any time. Smooth.
Hilarious. Say nothing?
Wait.
What?
The woman answers, I live
Oddly
here, in
enough,
the lighthouse.
the part about Conrad, the route we ended up taking in the end, is the harder way to do it, to try and keep him alive.
Really?
Because there were 2 QuickTime events when Conrad was on that boat that would have got him out on that boat after we did the knife situation.
Really?
But according to this, you're supposed to take the gun, try and grab the gun if you want to save Conrad.
Oh, so we were so close.
We were on the right spot. And, you know, it also says press the right trigger to break the window in time with the thunder.
Well, my
But
parents are upstairs right
Well,
now.
that one was
Twist.
just
That was
completely my bad.
that was hilarious.
That isn't so. Of course, he's living
Time it with the
and the woman becomes hysterical, and insists her parents are upstairs.
Hopefully they didn't hear that. Shut
To
up!
the lighthouse, and there, splayed out on the floor, is a man and a woman.
It's just weird that you want to grab the knife. So I think if you go to the boat,
People even use axes anymore? Okay, fine. Then it was a meat hook. They were
We'll see
slashed
when we get
with a
there,
meat hook
honestly.
and hung from the rafters.
I'm still gonna keep looking for the knife though, 'cause that's the one part that I want to actually
It makes
figure
no
out.
sense that we haven't had that we're
So-
not seeing anything about it. Like nobody else is having this problem apparently.
But why is that mentioned?
She still
The knife was not
says
used,
her husband did it.
but we need to break
He's
it.
still
It
here.
couldn't break.
In the closet.
Huh. The husband, eh?
Dumb ways
So
to
is
die
this
with
a
your characters.
warning
I'm
12
kind of
feature prize?
curious.
No backseats. You're locked
Dumb ways to die with your characters. 1, have them shot on the boat. 2, have them get killed by a door.
Opens the door, and sure enough, there's a man inside. But he sliced out his own insides with a meat hook. Horrified, he looks closer to see the dead man's face in the dark. Closer. Closer. And he sees it's his own face. And then its eyes bulge out and screams.
How did he do that?
Hey, super twist.
Nice.
Nice one, Squire.
You have me going. Pretty cool.
Heavy on the cheese there, corn dog.
Oh, goody. You are gonna hate Conrad later on.
We should all turn
Why?
in. There's some weather
I don't want to spoil it.
No.
You're just gonna hate what he has to
Standard
deal with.
regulation we're all required.
Why?
One more beer before
Is
you
he
get
annoying or is this situation annoying?
Situation.
Oh great.
standard issue.
A lot of
Although it is
Yeah,
funny that the first sentence underneath Conrad's picture, sadly you can't stop Conrad from being annoying.
The internet.
Oh, so
When they're trying to like describe all the characters and how to survive with them.
I'm just following
Oh, he's the first character you can lose.
Well, yeah, we
Amazing.
lost him first.
Well, no, like of all the characters that can die, he is literally the only one that can die first.
Damn. Are we sure that Julia can't die from the shark in the blood?
I don't think. I mean, it says flat out the gate that he gets killed first if you get that far. Needs to get the proposal towards the end. Find the road. I think that probably happens later. Like that probably adds symptoms to later on because that was at night on the boat.
What?
Her having the heart attack. So that probably would have been like getting to this point and getting shocked by these guys would have pushed her to die, maybe.
Either way, we prevented it, so it's fine.
Oh, you can make Junior live. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, Jesus, that's fucking morbid.
What?
The time when Alex and Julia were in the water pit and Julia tells the guy to stop drowning, that scene can lead to the doppelganger killing Julia either by breaking her neck or knifing her.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like, as soon as I read that, I was like, Jesus.
We did that part, like, super right, completely on accident.
Oh, yeah. Well, to be fair, we played most of the game right on accident. It was just literally that stupid one part.
Oh, I didn't even want to talk about Brad's death. It was so dumb.
What happened?
Brad's death.
Oh, yeah.
It was so dumb.
I love how there's literally nothing talking about this freaking knife. How to get a knife. Maybe? Or is this gonna be the one for later? This is the one for later. Okay.
What is?
The getting the knife, the kitchen knife.
Mm.
I was trying to see, like, you know, the knife that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, what was the thing called? The
What?
little circle thing. The menu thing. The fuck was that?
What are you talking about? The bearings?
Bearings, yeah, that. I don't know why I could remember that.
Look up
speedboat.
speedboat bearings. The best option for speedboat bearings, I guess.
Speedboat. I'm just gonna look up speedboat bearing and see.
Make sure
if
that you
there's-
do it for like Man of Medan because
Yep, I did.
speedboat bearings will be like literally anything.
I got it. Just gonna look through here, make
Oops,
sure.
sorry. So I forgot to actually look that up.
Speedboat.
What?
I'm trying to read this. Like this literally makes no.
I think so.
So you don't... So you want to do what we did. Because that knife does not exist on the deck without it, according to what this is basically saying.
Does not exist on the deck without what?
Well, if you don't bring the bang stick down, you end up having the bang stick instead of the knife in the hostage situation.
Okay.
Which apparently it either doesn't change anything or it does. Because this thing is like... It's weird. Like...
Hey, so, good news, bad news. Bad news? I don't see how this can get any
Well,
worse.
it's coming up right now, so hang on.
Because according to this, for the speedboat one, this one where the Conrad survives. When the pirates kidnap your party early on in the game, Conrad makes the play to escape the speedboat. You can't actually stop him from trying to, at least to make his escape. But if you want to keep him alive, don't go through with his plan to jump to the boat. Instead, opt for grabbing a weapon when you climb out the window. This will trigger a standoff between Conrad and Olsen. Eventually, Olsen will disarm you and drag you back below deck, but you'll live to tell the tale. The other variables in this life-bearing pertain to the whereabouts of potential weapons. If you don't bring the bang stick onto the dive and use it on the door on the wreck, it'll be available as a weapon in the standoff. Same goes for Alex's knife. So I'm guessing... So if you don't... So if you bang... You have to bang stick the door for the knife to be on the deck.
Okay, so Conrad is supposed to escape.
Is he?
For this one right here, it says you want to get Conrad out of there.
These are kind of...
Why? Is the guy that you're saying that Conrad does not escape?
The guy that I'm saying you don't go to the boat. You go through a hostage situation and try to take the gun. Because
The guy
that's
that
the
I
way
have
he-
says... Hang on a sec. Let's just do it real quick.
Yeah.
Conrad, I can sneak around to the boat. Go to the boat regardless. Pulse becomes visible. Escape. Left option it says to do. And then just do all the buttons in quick succession for escaping on the speedboat.
Well, I think that gets him out of
Oh,
the...
here we go.
I mean, if yours is if yours is the best ending we can get, then I would say stick with yours.
The attack option will always lead to the pirates overpowering you or shooting Julia, while the speedboat escape will always lead to Conrad getting away, being shot, or being captured right away. So, it basically says...
Do you want Conrad to drive off on his own?
It
Or
says
get
get
stuck with the
Conrad
group?
out of there for the good ending, is basically what it's saying.
So we'll go with that then. So just basically go for the boat.
Yeah.
Just makes no sense why, like, so many other guides want you to go through the standoff.
I don't know. I mean, there's different ways of doing it, I guess.
What are they gonna do to us?
Well, it's basically saying that the boat option is one of the more difficult ones.
Yeah. Because the boat one has a lot of the quick times that'll be the issue.
Guys, we gotta get untied. Like now. Shit. It's not good. Come on.
Oh, I meant to hit it. I hit the wrong button.
No, I doubt taking that one hit is going to matter that much.
I don't think so.
Especially if you get everything else right, he's not going to take a ton of hits.
Let's make the most of
You can go fuck yourself, you
It
piece
doesn't look like he's even that beat up.
You're
Maybe his
delivered.
eyebrows a little thicker, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's still... This game has got a lot of weird kind of interactions with it that kind of throw me off a bit. But I think that might have just been, like, for that specific life bearing. Because I think that would that one seems like it would probably just be, like, if you want to try and get a playthrough that has those perfect rings. But it seems like, I think that would probably be, like, the easier way to keep him alive. But, I mean, getting him out seems like it's basically going to be the same thing as killing him, only he lives at the end of it.